The Lakers, it's always somebody else's fault. Remember 3 years ago, it was Russell Westbrook's fault. Then it was Frank Vogel's fault. Then it was D'Angelo Russell's fault. Then it was Darvin Ham's fault. It's always somebody else's fault. LeBron is one of the all-time greats. AD is a hell of a player. That's it. The rest of the guys are just guys. Every team got those guys. And it bothers me. Listen, you don't always blame other people for your short.
Breaking news has sent shockwaves through the entire NBA, with reports suggesting LeBron James's relationship with the Los Angeles Lakers is no longer just unstable, but dangerously close to collapsing. League insiders claim the situation is so fragile that a split could happen at any moment. What makes this even more explosive is that the Golden State Warriors haven't simply been observing from afar. They've reportedly spent nearly 2 years quietly exploring ways to lure LeBron to the Bay Area, treating it like a blockbuster recruitment effort. Prominent voices such as Charles Barkley and Stephen A. Smith have added fuel to the fire, openly warning that LeBron's era in Los Angeles may already be coming to an end. Behind the scenes, the drama deepens, with reports indicating the Warriors were willing to part with Draymond Green, the emotional core of their team, to make the move happen. Meanwhile, LeBron's agent Rich Paul is said to be maneuvering strategically, as if running a high-stakes chess match, while Gilbert Arenas has gone on record claiming LeBron may have crossed lines he never should have.
Fans around the world probably love LeBron, but look at what people wrote to the LA Times. This is legit hate. I, for one, will gladly pay for LeBron's plane fare back to Cleveland. In my opinion, he was never a true Laker. So, LeBron, do all of us true Laker fans a favor and go home to Cleveland.
In my opinion, LeBron James was never truly a Laker. So if you ask many longtime fans, they'd say he should do everyone a favor and head back home to Cleveland. This situation goes far beyond ordinary trade rumors. What's unfolding now feels like the beginning of a full-scale NBA earthquake that nobody saw coming. League reporter Jake Fisher revealed that the Golden State Warriors have already made multiple attempts over the past year and a half to acquire LeBron. That revelation alone changes everything and signals that this story is only getting started. It shows this wasn't a random idea or last-minute fantasy, but a long-term pursuit happening quietly behind the scenes. Things took a sharp turn when Rich Paul reportedly told Warriors owner Joe Lacob and general manager Mike Dunleavy Jr. that LeBron had no interest in leaving Los Angeles. At that time, the message was clear. LeBron was committed to the Lakers. But that stance came before the organization allegedly began treating him as if he were suddenly expendable, sending signals that the franchise might be ready to move on. Rumors began heating up around the 2024 trade deadline when Joe Lacob reportedly reached out directly to Lakers owner Jeannie Buss to explore possibilities. Let that sink in for a moment.
Is one of the most universally beloved and hilarious, successful, awesome sportscasters in history. All that is true. What's also true is he, like a lot of others, has a real blind spot, if you even want to call it that, when it comes to LeBron, and in Chuck's case, more specifically, when it comes.
Calling LeBron James expendable sounds unreal, but people around the league insist it's very real. Charles Barkley has been firing off sharp takes, saying LeBron needs to stop ignoring what's happening around him, while Stephen A. Smith jumped in and turned the discussion into a full-blown public debate. Their back and forth has felt like an explosion, with both of them openly questioning LeBron's future. Barkley even went as far as labeling LeBron a bully, a comment that sent the internet into chaos. When respected NBA voices start turning on you like that, it's a warning sign that can't be brushed aside. This is where the situation shifts from wild to downright unbelievable. The Golden State Warriors angle feels ripped straight out of a movie. LeBron has strong relationships with Stephen Curry and Draymond Green from their time together with Team USA, so the fit seems natural on the surface. But the twist is brutal. To make a LeBron move work financially, Draymond would likely have to be pushed out. The Warriors front office knows they can't carry both Draymond's heavy contract and LeBron's massive deal at the same time, which suddenly turns Draymond into the piece they're willing to move, reduced to a pawn on a massive NBA chessboard.
What happened in the World Cup? No, that's LeBron and it's one of my favorites.
Olympic teammates won a gold. Two of the greatest to ever play the game. Draymond Green, hoping to come back soon.
Just imagine how that must feel for Draymond Green. After years of loyalty and being a core piece of multiple championship runs, he's now hearing whispers that he could be pushed aside to make room for LeBron James. That's the cold reality of the business. At the same time, LeBron holds all the power because of his no-trade clause. No team can move him anywhere unless he personally gives the green light, which means every card is in his hands. And if he truly believes the Lakers have been disrespecting him, all signs suggest that frustration is reaching a breaking point right now.
I get pissed. Hey, the Lakers are doing great. I don't mind being wrong. The Warriors are doing great. But Oklahoma City and the Cavs been balling for 6 months. Y'all talking about teams that had two great weeks.
LeBron could drop the hammer and demand a trade whenever he wants, and a single decision from him would be enough to flip the entire NBA upside down. Gilbert Arenas hasn't held back either, openly criticizing LeBron's choices and questioning whether the King is still leading the way he once did. He's been blunt and unapologetic, and the timing of those comments couldn't be tougher. LeBron is 40 years old, staring at the final chapter of his career, and this may be his last legitimate chance to chase another championship. At the same time, the Lakers appear to be shifting their focus toward the future, quietly pushing him toward the margins, while the Warriors are scrambling to make one final title run before Steph Curry eventually walks away.
LeBron getting traded. You know that.
No.
You know,
he has
bro.
no trade clause.
Let me up. Mike. Full knowledge.
Kobe. Those last two.
LeBron is reportedly feeling overlooked by the very franchise he helped bring a championship to, while Golden State continues to circle back with growing urgency. ESPN has already reported that the Warriors made an attempt to acquire him in 2024, and now, as things in Los Angeles appear to be unraveling quickly, their pursuit has intensified. Insiders say Golden State has made multiple calls to the Lakers, and this is no longer casual interest. It's a serious chase with real consequences. Naturally, the question everyone is asking is whether the King is actually about to be traded. The situation is starting to feel like obsession, as if the Warriors simply can't get LeBron out of their system. Charles Barkley has been relentless, insisting that LeBron's Lakers chapter is effectively over and urging him to stop pretending everything is fine. At the same time, Stephen A. Smith, despite his ongoing tension with LeBron, is openly questioning whether LeBron can realistically win another title with the current Lakers roster. The message from the basketball world is loud and unmistakable. Adding another shocking twist, the Warriors appear willing to push Draymond Green aside, signaling just how committed they are to pulling off this bold and controversial move.
Yeah.
Draymond Green has been the heartbeat of the Warriors dynasty for nearly a decade, serving as Stephen Curry's right hand through multiple championships. That's what makes this situation so shocking. Golden State is reportedly willing to move him for an aging LeBron James, a player who may only have a few elite seasons left. For Draymond, that has to feel like a betrayal of the highest order. He's given everything to the franchise, stayed loyal through highs and lows, and now he's hearing whispers that he could be traded away for a short-term gamble. At the same time, the Lakers may actually help make this scenario possible. Los Angeles has been quietly stacking young talent and positioning itself for the future, and LeBron's massive contract limits their flexibility. Even Charles Barkley has grown exhausted with the endless LeBron versus Jordan debate, saying he's tired of all the noise surrounding it. But here's the reality few are willing to say out loud. LeBron holds all the power. With his no-trade clause, he could walk into Jeannie Buss's office tomorrow and effectively force the issue, sending a clear message that it's either move him or deal with a messy season. The timing only adds fuel to the fire. The trade deadline is approaching fast. LeBron's patience appears to be wearing thin, and the Warriors are growing increasingly desperate to squeeze one last championship run out of Steph Curry before time catches up to him as well. Barkley and Stephen A. Smith.
At one point I heard you say, this is 40.
Yeah.
Just what impresses even you about what 40 has looked like for you?
I have no idea how I'm still doing this, Lisa. Man, Bub's gave me some great gifts. I've tried to take full advantage of it. I put all the work, all the dedication into the game, and it's given me so much. But I have no idea how I'm still.
This isn't a harmless rumor or casual trade chatter. It's a storm that's been building for nearly a year and a half, with the Warriors patiently waiting for the right moment to strike. Their vision is straightforward. Pair LeBron James with Stephen Curry for one last championship push, even if it means sacrificing Draymond Green's loyalty to make it happen. At the same time, the Lakers appear ready to cut ties completely, move on from the constant LeBron drama, and finally turn the page on that era. What makes this even more explosive is how persistent Golden State